producer, writer, entrepreneur, Leslie Sanchez. I think we were a formidable team. Leslie's, she was in the Bush White House. She's one of those thoughtful folks who happens to be Republican, and I'm pretty left. But we were dear friends and business partners, and yeah, we won some awards for these many documentaries we did.
And that's an example of how we can bond through music, regardless of the extremes that we.
One of the documentaries we worked on had to do with caregiving, jazz musicians who were either being caregivers or being cared for. And we did, I think we featured 4 musicians, 2 in New Orleans. And that was a very well-received documentary. It was co-produced, funded by AARP. Who
the
shared
names?
It. Oh, no. It's called, oh my God, Stepping Up, Caregiving and Jazz.
Yes, because
I wrote the name.
I did read some of that here. And that is an amazing part, because so many of our musicians, as they age, and people in general are not as well cared for. So to have a documentary that highlights the importance of that is amazing. So we hope to tag that information where we post the video. If you get a chance, you should look at this. Some wonderfully compelling stories, and it talks about humans and our connections. Sometimes it's through faith, sometimes it's through the music, sometimes it's through music and faith. Sometimes it's with movement. And so it allowed me to indulge some of my interests and my passions. I tell you, I'm the luckiest cat on the planet. I get to hang out and talk with you and be here, a part of this wonderful festival, which is about community and connection. I believe these kinds of gatherings, these people coming together around food, around culture, around art, bringing their best selves, around jazz and music, that's the lifeblood of this country. This kind of thing goes on. People don't know about this. Lots of us don't know that this is going on in Orange, a lovely, beautiful town right next to my beloved Newark, where I live. And I just think these are the things that really add texture to our lives, that bind us. Absolutely. Yeah. And we are so happy to have you as part of this festival. I know this is not your first go around with us, and we hope to have you more so. But why this? Because of everything you've said, of course. But first and foremost, Greg Burris. I have tremendous respect for him. I believe he is as an individual, the best promoter, producer of live music in the state. He does a cross section of things. He's the only other person that programs Clements Place, which is the jazz club I get to run on campus. But he's such a beautiful human being. He touches a lot of people, and he's not doing it to get rich. He's not doing it to sort of promote himself. He's doing it for love of the music and love of people. So that's the first reason. The second reason is he always programs great music. So he's got a great lineup of artists, quiet as it's kept.